Hello everybody, this is the introduction to the LS swapped S-10. This is the 91 S-10 right here. Right now it's got like a 2.2 liter in it or something, should say somewhere. But we're not worried about what's in here. I kind of am actually kind of curious. 2.8 liter is what this says. It's a little 5-speed right now. So we are going to be pulling this engine. As you can see, the hood's already off. So we're going to be pulling this engine and slapping an S or an LS in there. And I pulled the LS out of a pickup, also known as White Lightning, the 1999 Chevy 1500 two-wheel drive. And I thought that would be perfect for this pickup. The pickup ran good still, but it had some front end damage from a drunk driver striking it. So it wasn't really, it was declared totaled. And so I just decided to pull the engine and the transmission out of there. So yeah, I'm very much just gonna explain like what's all going on here and what I've already done and stuff like that. As you can see, the hood already off. So I'm gonna go up there and grab the camera and kind of show you what I'm struggling with right now, because I don't really have all the proper tools. We've got these bolts off for this fender, because I'm gonna take the fender off, the front radiator support off right up there, and probably that fender, or not. I might not need that fender off because that's where the computer and stuff is going. I might put the battery over there though too if there's enough room, because I think the air box is pretty much going to take up this whole area, the stock air box. So what I'm dealing with right now is right down here there are 3 bolts, one right there, one right there, and one back here. We got the two, like these two out, but that one right there, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Right there, if it'll focus. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Anyways, yeah, it's right there. It's a one of those clip things, like a U-clip or whatever with threads. I had to cut the other one, which was the one right down there, right there. So I can't get a grinder in that spot, but I don't think we're going to keep this fender because of that, from that. You see the comparison there. I think I'm just going to replace most of the body panels. Like, let me give you a pretty good look at this little thing. I kind of want to try to keep this pickup. I think I'm going to try to replace a lot of the rust. Let me turn on this backlight. There we go. Let me shorten up this tripod too so I can see a little bit better here. So this is the S-10. Don't know what to name it yet. We're thinking like the Love Shack is what it was named before, or the Sex 10. Quite a bit of rust damage, like right down in that area. All underneath the cab. Fender wells, pretty much rust everywhere. But since I'm going to be putting an LS in it, I don't know if that's something I should be too worried about. Like, I'm going to plan on replacing it. I kind of want to replace just the whole box, see if I can find one somewhere. Interior is pretty shot. I'm going to buy a new seat. Fix all that stuff. They were replacing a fuse or something back there. But let's go ahead and look at the LS that we're putting in her. There's some stuff on it right now. There's a little bit of fluid draining from the transmission right there. But here's the LS. It's just a LM7, I believe. An LM7 LS. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a 5.3 Vortec. Got all the holes plugged for all the cooling stuff. The whole wiring harness is right up there. Here's some more wiring along with like the tranny line cooler thing. One, or at least on the old pickup there was. So there's not one down here. But there is one, if we open this door, there are 2 bolts right in here. One goes there and one is down there. Right in there. Inside the door jamb. And then there's obviously this one that I've already showed you, along with this one. And then there's one in here which is really rusted badly. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there we go. It's right there on the side going in. And then there is, let's see if I can figure this out. There's that hole there. Then there's a big bar with the center one, and then there's one right in this area, I believe. I couldn't see the little screen on the camera, so don't yell at me if you can't see. Was no snow on the ground like an hour and a half ago. So, anyways, that's my plan. I'm gonna grab some tools, see if there's a way that I can get down in there and maybe get that cut, because that'd be the easiest way, or see if there's any way that I can hold it with some pliers, which was not working with two people. But I gotta get that bolt out, so I guess we'll just stay tuned, and or if you guys want to stay tuned and kind of try to figure out with me here, that'd be cool. Alright, so that's the plan for today's video. You guys should be able to see these pipes like straight down here. They're like the tranny cooler pipes or something, or the intercooler pipe, or I don't know what they're exactly called. They like go to the radiator, in front of the radiator. It's like, oh no, it's your AC condenser, I believe. I think if we take those pipes off, we should be able to get the butt of the grinder down there and cut that bolt off, which would be super nice. But I guess you just never really know unless you try something. So I'm going to grab 2 wrenches and see if I can get those unhooked. It's probably going to be a little bit pressurized unless this system is empty. I don't know. But I mean, I guess there's nothing really to do except try it out. I'm actually going to try something else here first before I start unhooking hoses that I don't want to unhook yet. I'm going to try peeling up a corner of that little square piece with this flat head and see if I can't grab it with a pair of pliers or something and just twist that out slowly, spray it with some PB Blaster or something. So I'm going to go ahead and get down here and see if I can't do something like that. So I'm going to try to hold this flat piece with a screwdriver and see if I can't undo this bolt slowly. I just came up with a better idea. I'm just going to grind that bolt off from underneath. So let me go ahead and grab this camera down. This here's the bolt that we want to take off. I'm going to see if I can't get this bar off first. I already got one side off. As you can see, it's just hooked to the bumper up here. See if I can't get on there. I wonder if I could just twist this. Oh, it's hitting right there. I think we might be able to get it from there. I can go ahead and give it a shot. This is a Hypertech from Walmart. It's good for what I use it for. There it is. Sweet. All right. We're making progress. Alright, so I had to take the front grill off because there's 2 bolts. There's this little guy and one right down there. Below the headlight there. So I am going to have to end up splitting the fender from the inner fender, or the tunnel inner fender well thing. Right in here, right here is a bolt. They blend in with the rest pretty good. And those bolts line all the way across the top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Pittsburgh ratchet with a shorty 1/2 inch on here. And I'm going to slap it on there and see if I can't break some of these loose. Okay, we got one. And the other one's right here. that one broke. See if I can get it the rest of the way off with my fingers. Seems to be working alright. One here and one down here. That one broke right away, I think. Let's try this bottom one once. Oof. Okay. All right. Looks like we can get this one started anyways. Just like that. Look at that. Ingenuity. I didn't actually expect that to work, so I guess that's just luck. Alright, let's go ahead and get on this one here. Don't break, please don't break. If you guys ever get a bolt stuck in here, I usually use a square head screwdriver just so you don't beat them down, but just like that. Okay. So now I gotta grind all these off. Well, there's still one up there I haven't tried to get off, I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe it's broke. Oh, there it broke, I think. Yep, it broke. Alright, so I'm gonna have to grind like all these down. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't know where the footage went for the very last part, but it just kind of ended abruptly. But I'll just pick up exactly where I took off, or where I ended. So, this is part one. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this build, then go ahead and subscribe. You'd be helping me out as well as yourself. You'd be helping out because you get great content almost daily with this. So, right now I'm dealing with a lot of rust, and I know my editing skills are a little rusty, but it's been almost 2 years, and I promise to improve on that. And also, I know there's going to be a big Filmora watermark like across the bottom. That'll be gone here in a few weeks, or maybe shorter than we know. Once I get my tax return, I'm going to be buying the subscription thing where you don't have to have the watermark. So, me, my Carhartt material, and my new Dollar General Crocs. They're super shitty, but alright, they're really bad. Don't buy them, they're $5. Anywho, I've had a lot of fun building or making this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Peace.